Welcome to the Christian Bookshelf. Today's video is a requested video by a viewer, and that is for Christian books that are available on Kindle Unlimited. Now, I'm going to throw this out there right at the beginning. At the time of this recording, all of these books are available on Kindle Unlimited. But if you're watching this video down the road and some of them are no longer available, don't blame me. You're the one who should have watched this video sooner. Okay, I'm just kidding. Relax. Anyway, I went through Amazon and I found books that had a minimum of 4-star ratings. Many of them are much higher. Some are as high as a 4.8. And I also cross-referenced with Goodreads, and all of them are 4-star or higher on there as well. In this video, I'm going to go over books that are in the mystery, thriller, suspense category, romantic suspense, historical fiction, contemporary romance, cozy mysteries, and then I'm going to wrap it all up with some nonfiction recommendations. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with mystery, thriller, and suspense. Crisscross by C.C. Warrens. Holly has spent her life on the run, avoiding a past that threatens her safety, but when eerie footsteps follow her home and a cryptic note appears, she realizes her time in hiding is over. As people begin to die and buried memories resurface, Holly must confront a relentless killer and unravel a chilling mystery with the help of a determined detective. Fear Has a Name by Preston Mapes. Granger Mead, a scarred loner haunted by his past, returns to his Ohio hometown, seeking the girl who once showed him kindness, Pamela Wagner. Now married to a reporter, Pamela's life becomes entwined in a scandalous investigation when Granger's repressed feelings lead him to a shocking act that threatens her safety, propelling her husband into a desperate race to save her. Vacation Friends by Christy Barrett. Maddie Waters joins her fiancé Josh at a luxurious corporate retreat in Hawaii, hoping to help him secure a CEO position. However, a string of mysterious deaths and near-fatal accidents disrupt the event. As her relationship with Josh falters, Maddie allies with the mysterious Brody to uncover the truth behind the chaos. Amid rising tensions and hidden secrets, she must confront a dangerous conspiracy or risk becoming the next victim. Cold Dead Night by Lisa Phillips. After the FBI betrayed her, private investigator Kenna Banbury rebuilt her life following a traumatic encounter with a serial killer. Now, a new series of murders pulls her back into an FBI investigation, forcing her to confront her past as she navigates a deadly plot that threatens to dismantle everything she's worked for. A Trial of Secrets by Michael Swiger. After a special needs man is arrested for brutally attacking a pregnant woman, prosecuting attorney Lori Franks seeks the death penalty while grappling with the revelation that the baby she once tried to abort was switched at birth. As she fights for custody of the girl, defense attorney Daniel Solomon becomes embroiled in both cases, igniting a tense romance amidst a dangerous web of conspiracy and corruption. The Lies We Believe by Lisa Harris. Single mother Riley Bishop starts experiencing memory lapses and visions of her deceased ex-husband, leading her to question her sanity. When her 12-year-old daughter Sadie goes missing, Riley must navigate a murky reality to find her. Meanwhile, U.S. Marshal Tucker Shaw, driven by his own demons, is on a mission to track down endangered girls. As both their lives intersect in a frantic hunt, shocking revelations force them to confront the truth of their situations. Moving on to romantic suspense. Forged in Peril by Kendra Warden. Ambitious paralegal Bristol Chaplin is on the brink of achieving her dream when a dark secret threatens her career, forcing her to seek help from Cameron Forge, the man she thought she'd left behind. As a private security operative, Cameron must protect Bristol from the hidden threats while confronting their past. Together, they must uncover the truth before it's too late, risking both their lives and hearts in the process. Running to You by Robin Patchen. 5 years after being ghosted by Eliza, Sam has focused on his business and avoided romance. When Eliza unexpectedly shows up at his door with no memory of the past 5 years, including their breakup, he decides to help her find her mother. But their quest quickly turns dangerous when they're attacked, forcing them to evade pursuers while uncovering her past. As their feelings resurface, Eliza's hidden secret threatens to tear them apart once again. Dangerous Past by Roxanne Rustin. Disillusioned attorney Michael seeks a quiet life in a small town while staying in his Aunt Bertie's lakeside home. His plans are disrupted when he meets Lauren, a flamboyant stranger and caretaker for Bertie's many adopted animals, who is hiding a troubled past and fears his presence could uncover her darkest secrets. As someone from Lauren's past threatens her life, both must confront their fears to secure a safe future for her and her daughter. Chasing Whispers by Jennifer Youngblood. Effie Romeo, an aspiring interior designer at the prestigious Oliver Hotel, finds herself irresistibly drawn to Talon Chasing, the handsome manager and heir to a wealthy family. Despite her reluctance due to their work relationship and rumors surrounding his ex-wife's mysterious disappearance, Effie can't escape Talon's pursuit. As strange occurrences at the hotel escalate, she begins to fear for her safety and questions Talon's innocence, leading her into a tangled web of mystery and romance. Moving on to historical fiction, Texas Forsaken by Sherry Schindler. 7 years after being torn from her family, Maggie Logan has built a new life with a Comanche warrior and a child. But that life is shattered when the U.S. cavalry attacks. Captured by her own people, she faces an unwanted engagement to the man who killed her husband. Love's Winding Road by Susan F. Kraft. When Rose Jackson and her Irish immigrant family join a wagon train to South Carolina, she unexpectedly falls for Daniel, a half-Cherokee wagon scout. Their journey takes a dramatic turn when Rose is kidnapped by Indians and Daniel rescues her, leading to a forced marriage that intertwines their lives. Becoming Mrs. Lewis by Patty Callahan. When poet and writer Joy Davidman began writing letters to C.S. Lewis, she was looking for spiritual answers, not love. Love, after all, wasn't holding together her crumbling marriage. Everything about New Yorker Joy seemed ill-matched for an Oxford professor and the beloved writer of the Chronicles of Narnia, yet their minds bonded over their letters. The Number of Love by Rosanna M. White. In the midst of the Great War, Margot de Wilde excels in Room 40, deciphering German messages for England's intelligence network. However, after a devastating loss, she finds herself struggling emotionally. Meanwhile, wounded field agent Drake Elton returns, instantly captivated by Margot's intellect. As he battles both physical and emotional enemies, he must find a way to show Margot that true answers often come from the heart, not just the mind. A Light on the Hill by Connellan Cassette. 7 years after being captured in Brandon and Jericho, Mariah struggles with the shame and isolation in her new land, hiding behind a veil. When her father arranges a marriage, she hopes to win her betrothed's heart with her cooking. However, a disaster forces her to flee to a Levitical city of refuge, where she must confront unexpected dangers and allies on her quest for safety and acceptance. Secrets of My Heart by Tracy Peterson. In 1879 Portland, widow Nancy Pritchard uncovers unsettling secrets about her deceased husband's schemes while sorting through her loveless marriage. Childhood friend Seth Carpenter, now a lawyer, returns to help her navigate the legal turmoil. As they delve into the truth behind her husband's death, their growing attraction complicates matters, especially as Nancy faces increasing threats. With hidden motives at play, can Seth be honest about his intentions, and can Nancy withstand another betrayal? Next up, we have romance. Love in the Storm by Mandy Blake. Stranded together during a snowstorm, a recovering addict facing eviction finds herself with a police officer who doesn't remember arresting her. As she cares for his injuries, she fears revealing her past, while he begins to see a future beyond his late wife. However, when he discovers her history, their connection becomes complicated, and her struggles seem to resurface, testing their budding relationship. As tensions rise, he must choose between trusting the evidence and believing in the woman he's falling for. A Surefire Love by Emily Conrad. At 26, a devoted guardian seeks stability for her preteen sister through their church, but a clash with the uptight youth pastor complicates her plans. As they confront personal struggles and unexpected challenges, including a scandal, they must navigate their biases and decide if their new love can endure. All That Really Matters by Nicole Deese. Molly McKenzie, a popular social media influencer, sees her dreams of hosting a makeover show for underprivileged youth come true when her boyfriend suggests an audition. To prepare, she volunteers at a transitional program for aged-out foster kids, but the program director, Silas, initially dismisses her charm. As she mentors the girls, Molly forms genuine connections with them and Silas, but when her professional prospects begin to unravel, she must confront her own neglected needs and the deeper challenges faced by those she's come to care for. Autumn by the Sea by Melissa Tagg. Abandoned as a toddler, Sydney Rose seeks her identity and is drawn to a seaside town in Maine by a private investigator. There she meets Maggie, a woman searching for her lost granddaughter. Neil McKean, who runs a struggling blueberry farm and worries for Maggie, is initially suspicious of Sydney but feels an unexpected connection. Together they confront a tangled mystery involving a centuries-old legend, danger, and a blossoming romance. There I Find Rest by Jessie Gussman. In the peaceful town of Strawberry Sands, divorcee and single mom Kim Tinsley seeks a fresh start for herself and her children while grappling with her older child's crisis of faith. Not looking for romance, she hopes to heal and raise horses for rent. However, she discovers her inherited home already has a tenant, a man of strong character. As they collaborate to foster community in their idyllic setting, Kim begins to wonder if love, once thought lost, might bloom again in unexpected ways. Hannah's Hometown Hero by Lynn Coate. Recently unengaged food blogger Hannah sets out to help her parents settle into their new home, only to find it's just a foundation due to builder Guthrie's delays. Determined to get things ready before winter, she becomes involved in the construction and the local community, forming a connection with the hard-working Guthrie. As they both grapple with the prospect of love again, they must confront their stubbornness and past wounds. Cozy Mysteries. Betrayal at the Beach by K.L. Montgomery. With no sleuthing experience but plenty of library skills, Sunshine teams up with fellow librarians Molly and Evangeline to track down a stolen Bible crucial to Bryce Beach's history. As they investigate the theft from the library's fundraising gala, they face the possibility of a traitor among them. Can Sunshine recover the artifact and protect the library, all while keeping her faith intact? Coffee and Corpses by Macy Marple. Connie Cafe, a coffee lover with a strong faith, navigates small-town life and its challenges with the support of her mother, best friend, and boyfriend. Together they tackle everyday problems while unraveling some of the town's strangest crimes. Brought to Book by Barbara Cornthwaite. Katrina seeks solace in Frank's bookstore, but after Frank is murdered, she finds herself working with Detective Todd Mason to uncover the truth. As she navigates who would want to kill Frank, she questions her own safety and the motives behind the crime. Digging Up Secrets by Elizabeth Penny. Harriet Bailey inherits her grandfather's home and veterinary practice in Yorkshire. But her new life takes a turn when a client's dog uncovers evidence of a long-ago jewel heist. As her grandfather becomes the prime suspect, Harriet is determined to clear his name and find the real thief, all while proving herself to her new community. Sweet Meadows Murder by Donna Doyle. In the small town of Sweet Meadows, wedding planner Molly Gertrude's excitement for a new marriage turns to dread when the pastor dies in a suspicious church fire. Teaming up with her friend Dora, Molly investigates whether the fire was truly an accident or something more sinister. Deadly Neighbors by Cynthia Hickey. In the mysterious town of River Valley, a series of murders linked to people's dreams sends the community into chaos. Marcia Calloway's daughter is wrongly accused of a crime, prompting her to investigate and uncover the real culprit behind the mysterious sleepwalkers. With the help of her feisty mother, her high school sweetheart, and a well-meaning but clumsy police officer, Marcia races against time to solve the mystery and clear her daughter's name before it's too late. Nonfiction. The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. A former legal editor and best-selling author explores the evidence for Jesus as the Son of God, drawing from his own journey from atheism to faith. He interviews a dozen experts with advanced degrees, addressing crucial questions about the reliability of the New Testament, external evidence for Jesus, his identity, the resurrection, and the implications of the findings today. Correct, Not Politically Correct by Frank Turek. In this book, Frank Turek explores the implications of certain social movements, suggesting that they can affect various individuals and society as a whole. He addresses common objections related to rights and discrimination, focusing on reason and evidence. Turek discusses the complexities of identity and the potential consequences for young people, presenting his views in a clear and respectful manner. 2084, Artificial Intelligence and the Future of Humanity by John Lennox. Mathematician and philosopher John Lennox explores the implications of artificial intelligence and technology for society, addressing concerns about a surveillance future reminiscent of Orwell's 1984. He presents credible, evidence-based Christian perspectives on superintelligence and human nature, examining key developments in AI, bioengineering, and the debates among experts. Written in accessible language, this book aims to challenge readers, fostering curiosity, and providing hope for humanity's future amid the complexities of technological advancements. I don't know about you, but I am exhausted after reading through all those book descriptions. But hopefully it's worth it and you find some books in there that you're going to really enjoy. What's really cool is a lot of these authors have more than just one book available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you find an author you really like, search for more books by that author and you might be able to binge a whole bunch. That's what I call a jackpot. If you don't have Kindle Unlimited, I will link in the description a free trial for you to check it out, and maybe you'll be able to get a couple books in before that free trial runs out, and that way you can find some new authors that you like as well. That's it for today. I appreciate you spending the time here. I know there's so many other places that you can spend your time, and I'm just thankful that you chose to spend some of it with me. go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things so that other people who are looking for this kind of content have a better chance at finding it. You know how YouTube algorithm is unpredictable? Those things we know for sure helps. So thank you very much again for being here today, and I will see you in the next video.